All right, what's going on, people? Welcome back. I know I've been missing a couple weeks. Sorry about that. I've had a lot of life stuff going on. I appreciate you guys holding on and giving me a little bit of time to get my head on right, basically. If you guys can tell, we're on Black Ops 7 Zombies, finally. The last couple weeks of this game, like, about to come out, I was just so ready to play it. Like, I didn't want to touch anything else. I didn't want to touch Black Ops 6 even a little bit. I was playing MW3 a little bit, but obviously there's no content to make on those games anymore. I was itching for this. Look at this. This is what I've been doing, guys. So, currently we're working on these shotguns. If you guys don't know, we're going for all the camos. We're gonna go for every single one. We're going for zombies, multiplayer, and campaign. Maybe Warzone 2 if it's not too bad this year. And currently, right now, if you guys want to get some progress done, definitely hop on now, and literally all you gotta do is sit here. All you have to do is worry about the bear rounds. It's the only annoying thing, but man, all you do is just sit here and they just all jump from here. It only works on the survival version though. You gotta worry about that guy. Look at him, he just fucking charges you. They're definitely gonna fix this, like probably next update. I'm surprised they didn't. There was an update that just came out today. I'm really surprised they didn't fix it with that, because oh my god, this thing actually kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. We need to buy armor. Tomahawk still work really good on him. Oh, I mean, hit him with a little. Oh my god. 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 He's a little bit crazy. What the fuck you doing? You got a stomach ache? What the fuck? Oh my god. There we go. Fucking die. Thank you. Yeah, then we just climb back up here and resume. Yeah, I'm trying to get these shotguns out of the way right now because point blank kills is so annoying. It's even worse on multiplayer. Like, oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna do these. I might be missing for a few weeks trying to get this damn shotgun. In multiplayer, especially with this kind of game, like, it's just, they don't get close to you. People do not get close. With those ARs ripping, man, there's no chance. Oh, what the hell? Oh, we got 600. There we go. Need that. And yep, this is what we're gonna be doing all day. I'm also going for a couple like Dark Ops challenges. I believe one of them, I don't know if it's a Dark Ops or not, but I know that there's one where you have to get 1,000 kills with every main zombie operator. So right now we're on Weaver. What the hell do you think you're doing? Yeah, these guys are weird. You gotta get closer to the wall, but they can also push you off. If they become too much, you can kind of just back up and they'll for some reason just all run down again. They won't chase you. What the fuck? Just be careful of the bouncing thing. Also, shotguns. If you guys are having a hard time with this, make sure to turn off auto text print. Auto text print makes shotguns so unbearable in this game. Oh my god. And same thing with Black Ops 6. It just doesn't work. Oh wow. I'm not doing any damage. Go, 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 go! Fuck you. Yeah, this bear is so annoying, dude. He kind of just gives me like Panzer vibes. Like that's honestly what I feel like when I see him. It just reminds me of the same thing as the Panzer. Like, why are you here? And I'm gonna whoop your ass. But it's not like he's not too hard to kill. Once you have the strategy down, it's pretty easy. Dude, I haven't gotten one wonder weapon at all this entire year. Am I tweaking? Are you guys having the same problem? Like, where the fuck are the wonder weapons? Yeah, the original character's lines are so funny, dude. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Here the bitch comes. Take that. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. But like, even Dempsey, oh my god, like his lines are still funny. I'm really also glad of like the versions of the characters they chose. They didn't choose like, we have like the original Richtofen, who's very similar to our original, our original Ricky. We have Dempsey, who is got like, he's a pretty good mix of both. Like he seems like the original tank we had, but older. Like honestly, a little bit more relaxed, like a little bit more sane. And then there's Nikolai, who they chose like the more like, and he's a kind of a mix where he's got like his funny lines of him talking about being like, a drunk Russian, obviously. But then let me kill this fucker real quick so I can get him on my fucking kid. Oh my god. Thank you. But he also is like pretty serious at times too, where he has like his like very wise like one-liners. So he's a nice mix of him. He is like the wise version of Nikolai, but like maybe he just started drinking a little bit recently. Like it's like the start of where that other Nikolai starts. Takio, actually, I don't mind the new voice actor at all anymore. I really think he captured like the feeling of Takio, of like that like really loyal Japanese man, but also pretty funny. Like he also has like his funny one-liners where he likes showing off. Takio is a show-off. He's a show-off that won't admit that he's a show off. But they really did a good job, and I think Nelson Lee did a great job of like kind of bringing that. But you can obviously tell it's not Tom Kane. It's just unfortunate, but that's just how it is. Like you can't do anything about it. He didn't choose to have a stroke, and I'm just glad that we were able to experience that version of Takeo, you know? He kind of set the groundwork for that character. Now, honestly, I don't really expect to see these guys for very long. I feel like this is gonna be like a one and done kind of game for them, where it's like just for fun, but the main characters are the real characters that were like the real stories. I don't know, maybe they can take a pivot, and maybe they become like much more main characters, but I feel like the voice actors probably just don't want to do it anymore. I feel like they're getting old. Even Dempsey, you can kind of just tell. Like, he sounds like him, but he doesn't have that energy that old Tank had. Maybe it's just because of the way they directed the character, but even when he has the one line where he says, Dempsey is a fucking badass, you can just tell that he doesn't have the energy anymore, which is fine. I mean, obviously Steve Blum is an older man now. He's 20 years later. Like, shit changes. Like, your voice changes. And also, maybe that, like I said, maybe that's just what they're going for. Maybe they're just going for, like, an older Dempsey, a little bit more, like, the old Dempsey, but, like, maybe not as nuts. Because, like, the old Dempsey was kind of a nutcase, if you think about it. Like, he used to say a blind squirrel was right twice a day, which makes no fucking sense. But that was kind of the fun of the characters, is they would, like, we would be doing some crazy fun, like, you know, killing zombies, and then out of nowhere, they would just say the most out-of-pocket shit in the world. Like, just something I feel like the new characters are missing a little bit. Those out-of-pocket lines are just so funny. But you gotta be careful with these ones. Look at that, dude. They glitch the fuck out when they're all jumping. I'm gonna assume that was just never intent. Oh my god, chill. Oh my god! Dude, some of the guns have really fucking cool animations like that, and then some of them have the most lame animations ever. Like, it's just nothing. I keep forgetting that they get me stuck there. Oh my god. That has almost costed me twice now. Oh! RKO! The tomahawks are really good for getting these guys, for getting the beehives off of him. Just gotta watch them on the mini-maps so they don't flank you. These guys are very fast. Wait, look at that. It does like a crazy amount of damage. I think it does one hit to zombies. So it's whatever, like, so what I think the tomahawks do is I think that the damage actually scales with the round. Oh my god, what the fuck? See, that's a little too fast. Panzer never moved that fast in his life. I believe that the scale of the damage changes. So like, it'll always be a one-shot to zombies, but the zombies' health is always changing every round. So every round, it's just gonna do more and more. Oh my god. So tomahawks are dead ass like the best thing in this game. Oh my god, I'm so fucking done. But you gotta just have good aim. 20,000 damage. I also feel like this game still has that problem where, like, after round 30, all these guns actually just suck. Which really sucks with the camo grind, because it feels like after round 30, I literally just quit. Like, once I hit, like, 32, I quit. Because, like, there's no point. It becomes way too many shots for it to even be, like, worth doing. I might as well just get the 1,000 in the early rounds again. Also, damage killing has to go. Like, it actually has to go. I need armor. Do I still got double XP? No, I gotta pop another one. I've been in this game for more than 30 minutes? How long have I been in this for? 39 minutes, okay. Yeah, I've been using a crazy amount of my XP. Look at how many I have. Like, look at that. That's so many. Thank you, Treyarch, for giving us those from the other games. Like, I can't believe you guys were actually gonna not do that. Like, genuinely, that was the most anti-consumer shit you've ever done. You must really hate us. So, I know there's been a lot of talk about this game. I'm gonna be honest, I'm going to be uploading this game. Obviously, I'm going for the camo grind. That's fun to me. But also because I really do feel like this game is what COD fans have been asking for. No skill-based. Zombies getting the changes it needs to be more like classic. They've changed a lot to actually make it feel more like it. Now, yes, you can complain about the armor all you want. I get it. If you want my opinion, the armor system does need to go. I think by the time they do zombies again, that needs to go. ASAP. Like, this whole system needs to just leave. It's frustrating to have to deal with armor plating. I'd be honest, this game would be a lot more fun if I didn't have to think about that. But I do, and it's unfortunately part of the game now, and it's, from what I know, for those of you who want to hear the technical side of what why they didn't remove armor this year. So Black Ops 4 actually had this same issue where they removed Jug from the game because they said that they didn't want Jug. They thought it was a crutch perk. And yes, I did agree with that, but also, one of the biggest reasons that Jug never showed up in Black Ops 4 was because they simply could not get it to work with the new armor system for Blackout. Blackout introduced a whole new armor system. It was the tier 1, 2, and 3. And their system, whatever they did to health, however they changed it, made Juggernog no longer work. The system that Juggernog did, where it increased your health numbers, whatever, just doesn't work anymore. And so they had to decide, basically, either A, fix it, remake Jug again, or B, just scrap it and change the way zombies works. And obviously we know they chose B. They chose no Jug. Fast forward to Black Ops 7 now, what, 3 games later? We're back at the same issue. From what I know, this armor system is so engraved into COD's engine that there literally is no removing it now. At least from this version of the game, it is so hard-coded. There are some things in like games that are hard-coded, which, oh, let's go, by the way, that are hard-coded, which you cannot change no matter what you do, because they will fuck up too much about it will fuck up the rest of the game and a lot of everything else that works about the game. So basically, fast forward now, they tried to remove armor, but it just doesn't work. Because if you look how much health look at around 30, they almost 4-shot you with Jug on. It's even worse. What? Get 10 kills without taking damage? That was really easy. So basically, yeah, Treyarch screwed themselves. They just didn't think people really wanted it that bad, which is kind of on them. That this really is their fault. They should have known by now that people don't like the system. We've been complaining about it since Cold War. It is the biggest reason I didn't like Cold War Zombies. It's just, I've gotten used to it now, but I still don't like it. Like, I just really think it changes a lot about the flow of the game. Now, one of the things that I also thought bad about was the tech sprinting. I thought tech sprinting had to go. Hey, look, they did it. They fucking did it, baby. I want to know what you guys' thought about that is. Do you guys like it more? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys wish it would go back? I know you can turn tech sprint back on with an augment, but obviously not everyone's going to want to do that. Let me know what you guys think of the tech sprint change. I think it's amazing. This game feels more like Call of Duty now than ever because of that change. The multiplayer also has been so much fun. That has been one of my biggest complaints, was the toxic, this horrible matchmaking system for multiplayer. Like, I thought multiplayer was still pretty solid overall. Obviously, it's never going to be the glory days, but it's still pretty solid. But the skill base was just making it so bad. Like, you couldn't play with your friends. If you tried playing with any friends that were like a different skill set than you, like, it was just not a fun time for whoever was the worst skill. I feel like this year they did make almost all the changes that I would have if I was in that position. Like, if I was in the developer seat or in the lead developer seat, I would have made a lot of these changes too. Which is why I'm playing this game and why I'm enjoying it. I'm already enjoying this more than Black Ops 6. I mean, this game feels like it has more soul. Black Ops 6 felt like it wasn't committing to the 90s aesthetic at all. With this, I don't care if like the 2030s is futuristic looking. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a little bit crazy. That's the whole point of the era, and I like that. Now, what I don't like is when the 90s decide to add Beavis and Butthead. That's what I don't like. Or like when Vanguard decides to add the EM1. Like, what are we doing? If you're gonna be in World War I or World War II or in the 90s or Gulf, you know, whatever, stick with it. Now, with the same thing with this, I really hope they stick with the future. They stick with 2030. Don't go too crazy, but don't go like too lame either. We're in the future, so it should look like it. I'm not a big hater of like the cartoony graphics. I do hate the cell shaded stuff. I think COD should never do cell shaded stuff again. Only because I just don't think they can do them well. Maybe they do them better later on, but I just don't care for cell shaded stuff in a game like this. Dude, they're so scary. How come I haven't gotten one good like gobblegum from that drop thing? Like, come on. I also forgot if I mentioned this, but I've been hearing some talk about, so a couple of years ago, I think it was like 2 years ago, it was a leak, a rumor coming out that the Infinity Ward Poland team has been working on this open public tool system again, which kind of sounds like mod tools in a way. I don't know. But anyway, from what I'm hearing is next year we might be hearing something about that. So oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So for all my map makers, all my mod tool lovers, dude, we might be getting it next year. Like, which should be one, really cool, because it would be an Infinity Ward game we would be getting it with. But the other thing that would be weird about it would be that there would be probably no zombies. I don't imagine that. From what I know, they're not doing zombies next year, and they're instead doing DMZ 2, basically. Which is supposed to be like a little bit mixed of like a Destiny, like the World War II, like spawn. You guys remember the World War II spawn area? Basically, they're doing that again. So, well, at least from what I know, they could have scrapped it. Obviously, they can scrap a lot of stuff, but from what I know, that was a big part of what they wanted to bring back for DMZ. They thought that the socialness of it wasn't there, which I agree. There was no socialness to DMZ. You just got, if you met anyone in the world, they would just murder you. Kind of like real life. Because if you guys don't, oh my god, dude. I'm like, fuck. Like the shotgun doesn't do any damage anymore. Another rumor came out that they were working also on like a map level editor, which would be like in-game, like UEFN or Fortnite Creative, but it would only be pre-existing maps and like pretty limited from what I know. Basically just to change up pre-existing maps, so they because they know people are gonna start making some crazy XP farms and stuff like that. Maybe it kind of sounds like they want to go down the Battlefield Portal route, which one I think Call of Duty doing some sort of Portal like mode, you could have servers, right? Like, are they these like servers of like Black Ops 1 guns, Black Ops 2 characters, Black Ops 3 maps, or something stupid like that, you know? Which is totally doable. They could do that. They've remade almost everything from those old games, like all the maps, all the weapons. A lot of their work just doesn't come out, which is sad. Which is what I'm hoping this year will be like a little bit different, because from what I know, they literally have no choice but to use everything this year because next year won't work. I'm just really hoping next year's engine changes are actually as big as I'm thinking they're supposed to be. From what I know, it's supposed to be akin to like Modern Warfare 2019 like level up, but also graphics haven't leveled up that much since then. Like, we're not really like pushing the boundaries anymore. We've already gotten super photorealistic looking worlds and levels and stuff. So Modern Warfare 2019 was a huge step up graphically when that graphic leap was happening, but like we really aren't there anymore. The graphics aren't changing because we've gotten photorealistic maps already. We already know how to do that. And also, photorealistic doesn't mean better. It doesn't mean, the more realistic doesn't mean better. It actually almost means worse, to be honest. All right, come on, we got one more challenge. We can get gold. We can do it. The camos in this game go hard as fuck. I am so happy this year. Like, that's what I wanted. I am a camo guy, guys. I'm just one of those guys. Go, Mr. Monkey. Oh, fuck. I'm so fucked. I don't know how I died there. What? I'm actually dumbfounded by that. You know what? Fuck this game.